fellow diamond painting addicts, and welcome back to Diamond Painting Anonymous. I'm Daphne, and I'm here today, as you can see, to do another unboxing. We are over halfway through May, which means I need to be getting ready for June, and the diamond paint along that we're going to be doing for June, which is DP for Pets 2025. So the theme, of course, for June is going to be pets. So if any of you have a kit that fits that theme, you are welcome to diamond paint along. You can join the Facebook group and we'll all be posting progress pics. If I remember, I'll stick a link to the Facebook group down below. Let me show you what I'm going to be doing. This is actually a kit I've had for a good long while and I've kind of been avoiding it, even though I still love the image. So I thought this was a good time for me to unbox it and dive into it. So let me get everything out of the box and I'll show you what I'm doing for June. Okay, as you can see, well, I put the canvas away so it can relax a little bit. This is a Diamond Art Club. We've got our instructions here, which I don't need. We've got our drills here, which we'll look at in a moment. You can tell this is an older kit because of the toolkit, so I'm not going to open it up and pull everything out. We get 2 plates of the heart wax, we get a scrunchie, we get a tray, we get plastic baggies, and then we get a 4-placer, multi-placer, and then our diamond painting pen. So that's what comes in the old toolkits. The kit I'm going to be working on, oh, I should turn it this way, is called Shaman by Lori Prindle. I want to say I bought this back in 2021, maybe 2022, I can't remember, but I just love the imaging here. So you've got this painted horse with all of the feathers and like a headdress coming off of its mane, this shield back here, and then there's kind of a hawk that's very faint back here. It just looks really cool. And I think I've been avoiding it because it's just so big. So if we look at it here, it is 33 inches by 22 inches, 84 by 56, which is quite large, but it is a round. So I figure if I'm doing it for the event and I stay on top of it, then I should be able to get it done in a month. We'll see. It looks like there'll be some confetti, but also some nice multi-placing. I'm hoping there's multi-placing in the background. So we've got 52 colors, and I can tell just from looking at some of these that I will have rounds. I have more round ABs than I do squares, so I can substitute those in, although it does come with 2 ABs of its own, a purple and a white. This is what I'm going to be working on for DP for Pets this year. So let me grab the canvas and we'll look at it. So even zoomed all the way out, I can't get all of this into the frame of the camera. So I will take B-roll as always so you guys can see everything else, and it'll be a little bit more close up so you can see what it is. So first things I'm noticing is there's a lot of black kind of on the outlines here, but not as much as I was expecting. So that's cool. Of course, we have our schematic on both sides. It's Diamond Art Club, so no worry about the symbols being clear, about the glue or anything like that. This is old enough that it still has their guide circles, which is not my favorite thing, but that's okay. So it says this one is 84 by 56, so let's measure. So I'm getting 83 and a half, so almost 84 this way. And then this way I'm getting 55 and a half. So 83 and a half by 55 and a half, pretty close to their 84 by 56. Might be more accurate if I measured it in inches, but that's okay. I'm in Canada now, so I'll stick to centimeters. So let me look and see where the first AB is like a light purple, it looks like. So let me see where that one is going to go. So it looks like over here on the shield, this little section of highlight is going to be there. That looks like the biggest section. There's a couple spaces here and there. Down here, and so one of the feathers is purple. Right here, some of the feathers is purple. Okay, so not a ton of those, but sprinkled here and there. And then the other one is white. So where does that one go? Oh, so it is like the spines of all of these feathers as they run through the little highlights of each feather. I'm trying to see if there's any in the background pieces over here that you guys can't see. Oh, it's kind of sprinkled in. I think you guys can see some of it right here. It's kind of sprinkled in the background, all around the shield and down where the hawk's face was, and some underneath where the horse's mouth and head is as well, so some down here. So lots of spaces for me to add in my own ABs. That looks like it'll be fun. So it's got 208, 209, and 210. I'm pretty sure I have ABs for all of those. A couple of grays, maybe a yellow, maybe some greens or teals that I've got ones of. Yeah, I'll just have to go through and look. So that's the canvas. And like I said, I'll take B-roll so you guys can kind of see what it looks like. Actually, I really have been avoiding this one, and now that I've gotten it out, I'm like, why did I wait? This one looks really cool. And it's round, so it'll go faster than I think, even though it's pretty big. Okay, let me get the drills out and we'll look at those. So for those of you who don't like the drill trains, you can fast forward. So we've got a brown, a dark purple, we've got like a lighter brown, a very dark brown, a purple, 2 bags of brown here, 2 bags of black. We've got peachy color, a dark peach, another purple, more of a berry purple. It's almost like a dark salmon color. And then we've got a lavender and a very dark blue. Then we get a dark gray, a dark purple, a pink, kind of a burnt umber. There's our light purple ABs and another like lilac purple, kind of a periwinkle, kind of a grayish brown, like a tan khaki color almost. Another peach, another dark blue, pink, dark pink, magenta color, another pink, a light purple, a brick red, like a royal blue. It's almost like a burnt umber color, another dark purple, and a dark brown. And then our last sleeve, we have another dark blue, a very light, like baby pink, a dark gray. There's our white ABs. We've got a dark gray, a tan, another dark gray, a red, a light peach, a gray, a pale gray, a blue, a red, a green, a yellow, another kind of coral red, like a sea green, a dove gray, a very pale green, and like a butterscotch color with a couple of dark blue stowaways in there. So that's all the colors, 52 colors with the 2 ABs. And like I said, I will most likely go through and add in additional ABs for this one just because that seems like a fun thing to do. I will stick a link to this down below. I don't know if this one is still available or not. Like I said, I bought this one several years ago, so it may not be available anymore, but I will stick a link to it if it is. So check that out. If you'd like to join the Facebook group, don't forget to do that so we can all share our progress pics. I would love to see what everybody else is going to be doing for DP for Pets for June. I also am still working up a list. I'm going to do a poll, maybe Wednesday, maybe Friday. I will do a poll and let everybody pick. So we're going to do pets for June. I'm going to skip July and we're going to do another diamond paint along in August with some sort of theme. And I've got several ideas in mind, so I'm probably going to give you guys like a list of 5 or 6 to pick from, and whichever one gets the most votes, that'll be the one that we do. Okay, I think that's it for me today, guys. Thanks so much for sticking around till the end of the video. Before you leave, don't forget to do all the things. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, and hit that bell notification icon so that you can be informed of future uploads. And as always, guys, thanks so much for watching.